Hey everyone, Bobby Womack is a musician best known for his hits in the 70s and 80s. Although he was faced with several terrible challenges, he eventually died a hero. Bobby Womack was a legendary American singer, songwriter, musician, and record producer. He made a name for himself in the R&B genre and enjoyed a career spanning over 60 years. He released classic hits and worked closely with leading musicians like Sam Cooke, Ray Charles, Wilson Pickett, Sly Stone, Damon Albarn, and Gorillaz. Even though the legend was famous, he struggled with dark times, including losing 2 children. In 1964, Womack's mentor was shot dead by the manager of a motel. Not long after, Womack went on to marry his mentor's widow Barbara. Even though the couple welcomed a son together, the marriage was short-lived and ended after the singer was caught in bed with his stepdaughter. A few years later, Womack married his second wife, Regina Banks, and the pair were blessed with 3 children. 4 months after welcoming their last son, Truth, in 1978, tragedy struck as Truth was reported dead. According to information, the baby, whose name was suggested by Womack's friend, Sly Stone, died in Marion Davies Children's Clinic of the UCLA Medical Center. It was revealed that Truth had been in a coma for 1 week before his tragic demise. A spokeswoman for the talented record producer relayed that Womack had found his son wedged between the wall and the bed 5 minutes after Banks checked on the child. Truth eventually entered into a coma as he was transported in a helicopter from Womack's home to the Children's Hospital. Before Womack's death, he opened up about the loss of Truth and how the tragedy affected him negatively. While speaking, Womack mentioned that he blamed himself for leaving his son unattended to on a bed and that Truth's death was the biggest hurt of his life. The baby's death was a big blow to the record producer as it led him to find solace in drugs. According to Womack, every time he heard that someone had died, rather than attending the funeral, he would prefer to get high. Womack's addiction to drugs eventually affected his passion for music, which he spent decades trying to get back. Many would have thought that the award winner would not go through further challenges for a few years. However, the reverse was the case. More tragedy struck as Womack and Banks's older son, Bobby Jr., went to jail for second-degree murder. In 1986, things got worse for the legend, as his son with Barbara Vincent committed suicide. He was 21. Womack also had to deal with a debt worth $700,000 due to his extravagance. In all, the singer was able to move past that phase with the help of his publishing company. Womack eventually revived his career with his successful album, The Poet. A single from the album titled Think You're Lonely Now topped the chart for 15 weeks. Womack's debts were settled, and in the twinkling of an eye, he was done with his financial woes. In 2009, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 2010, Womack beat his drug addiction and made a collaboration with Albarn on the Gorillaz' album, Plastic Beach. In August 2011, he and his brothers were inducted into the West Virginia All-Black Schools Sports and Academic Hall of Fame. Womack finally died in 2014, aged 70, after facing serious health challenges like diabetes, colon cancer, pneumonia, and Alzheimer's disease. He was survived by 4 children. Thanks for watching.